welcome back to my channel. I'm on a little bit of a video spree because I have the house to myself, so there's lots of time to make a couple of more videos, so that's why I'm in the same shirt. So today is going to be a little bit of a crochet video, but not crochet video. If you don't want to watch, that's fine. Grab a drink and let's chat crafty things. So I have been into miniatures. Miniatures is basically like an adult hobby of dollhouse stuff, but shrunk to miniature DIY stuff. So my sister is into it a lot more than I am, but I definitely do like it. I just don't have a lot of time for it. But basically, okay, so I don't remember the name of the, maybe I do. It is, what is it? Roll Life? I'll show you a big thing on the box. So this is the company brand that I have been buying. There's a not a craft store, it's like a hobby store. It's called Mind Games. And I like to go there, and they have really cool miniature DIY stuff. So basically you buy a kit and then you make the room that you bought. So I bought a room, it's a sewing room, okay? So, but I sew a little bit, but not really. So I took this sewing room DIY kit and I am converting it into a crochet room. So because it doesn't come with wallpaper or anything like that, I basically was able to paint the walls and create it into kind of my own version. So let me just show you the blank. There is a little bit of wiring to it that I haven't done yet. I have to put the light fixture in and curtains, but here is my shell. So my favorite color is purple. My craft room has to be purple, so this is going to be a miniature version of my crochet dream, my dream crochet room. If I had a room for my crochet stuff, I guess it could be like this. Since I'm currently in the basement, all of my stuff is kept under the stairs in clear bins, so I know which color's in which bin. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 bins over there underneath the stairwell full of yarn. And then not to mention I got bins behind me too, and yarn everywhere, as every you know, crocheter, knitter would want. But ideally, I would love for when my boyfriend and I to move out that I have my own craft room. So this would be my crochet room. I have been, and I really love animals, so I've been going on Temu and places trying to find little pet related stuff and crochet craft related stuff. So I got this one on Temu. It was wood color. I painted it basically, and then I took some felt because I want to have a little kitty scratch post tree in my room. So like here's, you know, I have so many pieces for the room, but nothing's glued in. So this kit came with a lot of stuff that I used, but a lot of stuff that I didn't use. Like I bought this on Amazon because I really want to incorporate plants in my room, because across at the other wall from me is all my plants that used to be behind me. It's just across the way. So I have my yarn, my plants. There's also a cat tree over there, so I want to incorporate pets and all that all that jazz. So there's my little plant stand. I haven't made my own plants yet, but I bought Temu plants. So like there's my little plant stand that I hope to put in my room. This came with the kit. I painted it. It's my little crafting table. This came with the kit. A lot of the stuff came with the kit, but I repainted it. So there's my chair to sit while I'm crocheting. I might add in some kind of a couch or a comfy lazy boy chair. There's a stool that came with the kit that I redid. And this, yeah, is definitely not a circle, but I tried. Because this was the first kit that I ever bought. I think these are the curtains I might go with. I'm not sure if it matches very well. It's blue. I don't know. This came with the sewing kit room, and I thought I was going to give this to my sister, but then I thought, wait a minute, you can crochet and knit clothes. So I thought, actually, and my precious yarnery has 2 of these in her room with displayed shawls and stuff that she has made. So I thought, yeah, that makes sense. I should have this in my crochet room because my precious yarnery uses these for her for hers. So I thought, yeah, no, it's not gifted to my sister. I'm keeping it. I made my first tiny scarf. Scarf. It's very little. It's not really I made this before I made my, if you see my leggy frog in one of my videos, I made the scarf before I made this, so I could probably try and perfect this scarf a little bit better now. Well, almost dropped it. So oops. So there's my, I'm not talented enough. I can't even make a life size shawl. I've wanted to, but as of now I haven't crocheted any clothes other than hats. So to crochet a small shawl would be interesting when I haven't even made a life size one. So I just went really simple and made a scarf. And then, so the craft room, the sewing room that I got came with this stand, but I repainted it. It comes with this little, oh, I should have taken those out first. Oops. Nothing's too breakable in here. This little doily thingy, you put it on the shelf there. So that, I'm just dropping everything. That came with the kit. I just repainted it because I didn't like that it was yellow. Yellow's not really my favorite color. I better get that before the dog or the cat eats it. Just one sec. So I went on YouTube and I was trying to look up miniature crafty DIY stuff, and I have made, let me try and find you a better color so you can see it. Can you see that? A really tiny yarn skein ball. I don't know the correct term. I should. I've been crocheting for so long. You think I know the correct terms for the yarn balls, but there we go. As you can tell, my YouTube videos are all unedited, so I try to say all the correct things, but it never comes out properly. And since I don't properly edit my videos, this is what you're gonna get. So basically, this is, in here is a straw. So you take the straw and then you take a darning needle and you just weave the string, and this is the embroidery floss. So you just weave it in and out of the straw. So there's just a plastic straw in there. And then you just take you just cut a thin piece of paper, and then you glue it around to the other side. Can you see that? Yeah. And then you just glue it. There we go. You just glue it around to the other side. And it's a little ball of yarn. So I've made several colors. Can you see that? Yeah. So I've made several colors. And then, well, as you can see, they had all fallen out. And they're small, so I might make bigger ones. This is the challenge here, is to make a tiny amigurumi to go on the shelves. Ideally, it'd be nice to have one kind of a something to go on the shelf in the craft room, because you want to display your projects. So there's your little yarn balls displayed on the shelf, and I had them stacked at one point, but everything is in here is just so loose. This came with the kit as well, but it was I think this was a dark brown, and I painted it too. My sister has a 3D printer, so she 3D printed this little milk crate. A couple stuff that she has made, she's given to me. Here's a little book. So I've been putting books and magazines. My sister made some magazines that she gave to me. So I've just been putting magazines into the milk crate. There's an aquarium one. There's one here. So a lot of my sister is in a group, and she goes, I don't know if it's once a month or like so many Mondays a week. Well, there's only one Monday a week. Duh. I don't know if she goes, maybe it's a monthly thing, I'm not sure, but my sister's in a miniature group. And recently they do themes, and recently they all made pet stores. So my dad, he's a contractor, he helped my sister make the pet store itself. And then my sister, she's so much more creative than me, but she went to school for university for textiles, so she's going to be better. But she made a pet store, and she had fish tanks, and a lot of it was from scratch. So she had a lot of these in her little pet store, and she gave me her extras. So yeah, you should see it. If I find some pictures, I will definitely show you her display. She also gave me this. It's a button with she just glued a clock face on it, and it's a button. This came with the kit. I painted it. It's not very good, but it's basically like your little craft caddy to go on your shelf or your table, sorry. And then I made these little, again, I mean, this is my first kit, so I tried. You get these cardboard it's, the lines are dotted out, and you cut it, and then you form it into a box, and then you take twine, and then you go around the little box. I could paint the inside or something. See, there's even the number to show you which box is which. But there's this box. There's this box that doesn't get any twine. It was just plain. My sister gave me these for leftovers from her fish tank. It's a little bag of fish rocks. So there's another one. It's just so neat that you can come up with these things. Here's another little ball of yarn that I made. I'm so proud. I can happily say I made those. And then my sister bought these online. Fish tanks. So yeah, there's like just all these little, I made this. It was pieces that I had to gather and then put them together. Let's see. Oh, my sister bought this. See, there's stuff you can buy if you don't want to make it, but then there's stuff you can make, and this thing is neat. So her pet store clerk, I guess you could say, is what they're called. The person that's at the desk at the pet store, at the, I was gonna say reception, but the person that stands at the desk when you go to buy stuff has one of these. It's Lipton. It's supposed to be like that's a little teacup. So there's that. And it's just, I just wanted to show you because it's just another craft project that I like to spend my time looking at. My sister made this for my birthday. This is how talented, okay, you've seen stuff that I've put together and stuff that my sister's put together, but you know, my sister's put that together, but you haven't seen nothing yet. Okay. My sister made me this for my birthday. How cool is that? The bottom of it's a little piece of wood and fabric. Purple! They get me. Is that not the coolest thing? So you can have the base and then you wrap it, and then she just used these straps. So she made that for me for my birthday to add to my, oh, almost dropped it. To add to my little craft room. See if I can gather it again. Without dropping it. So like, she made this cute little purse. Is that not the coolest? But that's not all. That's not all. She made 3 other things. My cat that I got, that I had to put down last year for her organ failure, she made me this. Can you see that? She made these to put on my wall in my craft room. And here is, so this is my boyfriend, myself, and my cat. The one that I had to put down last year. So it's the same cat. And then she made me my dog's first Christmas photos. There. Is he not the cutest? I've had dogs my whole life, but this is my first dog where I've been 100% responsible. Every now and then, my mom babysits, and every now and then she lets him outside and stuff like that, but like, my dog. So when I go out in the truck and the local dog park, we now have a dog park, so I can take my dog to the park. I might take him later today, but I think it's supposed to rain. But it's just all the dogs we've ever had. This is the first one I've ever taken to have his first Christmas photo. There is another photo I have of him with Santa Claus, but I wanted one with Santa and one without, and then maybe for Christmas this year I'll get my picture taken with him. They asked me if I wanted my picture taken with him, but I was not prepared, so I thought maybe I looked a little crusty, so I thought the dog looks better than me today, so one with him, one with Santa, and the money towards getting the pictures taken was for charity, so that was amazing. So yeah, I mean, that's just the nicest, coolest thing ever that my sister made for me, so I can display these on my wall. Like, look at this. Now I gotta get it back again. So here's, like, is that not the coolest? I could put I'd have no idea where to put half of this stuff. I might not even be able to use all of it. I'm gonna have to make a bigger room. See? That's the coolest thing. Yeah. So now you know my other hobby aside from crocheting, but I just have not had the time to work on him. Oh, my sister, that little group that my sister is in, they recently had like a show, basically. It was a show, and then they sold stuff too, and it was to display their pet stores, because everybody in the group had to do their own pet store. And then there were other stuff too. There was There was a coffee shop, like a retro coffee shop, or maybe it was, yeah, like one of those, you know, those old-fashioned restaurants where the leather stools are red and it's kind of like car type themed. And anyways, so there was that. And then your old-fashioned black and white checker floor. One was a motorcycle auto body shop, and it just so cool. The amazing things that these people do. They're so talented. So anyways, I went and I bought this plant that somebody had made. So it's wire. She said if anything bends out of shape, you can just bend it back because it's wire. Is that not the cutest little palm tree thing? Yeah. I love it. That might go in my crochet room too, if I have room. Oh, and I also bought, so that same day that I bought the palm tree, it was only $1, but I was trying to find, this lady had a bin of books, basically, and I was like, I wonder if I could find a crochet book. I'm gonna have to make some crochet books to go into my room. But the closest thing I could find to a crochet book from this lady for like $1 was this book. And I thought, well, it's probably not crocheted, but if you use blanket yarn or something, we can just pretend it's a blanket yarn crochet bear. So I got that. And I think it was like 50 cents or something. But I also bought, if I can even get it out of the bag. I might not be able to get it out of the bag. It's teeny weeny. That's how small it is. I bought this little measuring tape. So little. I don't even know where. Look at this tiny bag. Where do you get these? They're so little. So yeah, there's the book and the measuring tape, and then I got the tree. All of them were from 3 different people. Like, I even have a straw from my Kool-Aid jammers. I took a Kool-Aid jammer straw and I thought maybe I can make even tinier yarn, balls of yarn. Who knows? The options are endless. I've been, oh, so my sister gave me a bunch of printables so I could do cereal. So basically it's just folding and gluing cereal, and there's some, you take sand or something. Oh, beads. She borrowed beads from me, and my sister made bags of pet food. So there's little beads in there, but I guess you could use sand or rocks or something. And there's even cat food, but it's you have to be careful because of the you have to change the brand name of the food so you're not copywriting. So yeah, and then she 3D printed, this is pretty cool, she 3D printed like shampoo bottles. Here's like a, I don't know, some kind of a, could be like a shampoo bottle. There's better ones in here. That one was not very good shape. Let's see. There, and so basically how I wrapped the paper around my yarn, you would just make a little printable, very teeny tiny printable, and then you just wrap it around a little shampoo bottle. So it could be for you, it could be for your dog. So if you've made it this far in the video, good for you. You must be intrigued. So yeah, and then I have a little baggie of just some other random stuff. I've got some more plants. There's a big flat screen. Whether I use it all in that room, I don't know. I'm going to have to pick and choose and kind of combine. Maybe I will look into getting a bigger room, and then I could use everything, and I could have like a half a living room with the plants and the TV, and then I could have a little corner where I crochet, a lazy boy. I don't know. Who knows? If I ever finish it and work on it some more, I will show you what I do, what I've done. I don't know where to put this because I don't want to drop anything. Who knows? I would love to crochet an amigurumi small enough, but that will be not for a while. See, I mean, even this leggy frog he's not even small enough. Like, it still has to be even, because he's too big even for the cat. So, I don't know. I thought about going on Etsy and just buying a tiny amigurumi that people have made. And I'm not complaining about prices. It's just if I can do it myself, I will. But I'm debating on whether or not to buy one because prices are high. Not complaining about the prices because it's worth it what you're paying for because people work hard on what they make. So again, not complaining about price, but you know, times are tough, and if you can make it yourself, it is easier to at least try that route first. So this is crochet related. I did buy the crochet kit camper, so maybe I will do that one day. I guess it's not really the camper where I've seen online where you can put the bunk bed and the kitchen and stuff in, because I've seen someone make the camper with the kitchen and bunk beds. So I guess this one's more of like a storage one. So I have that one eventually to make. And then this one's not crochet related, but I bought this one not long ago. It is Kiki's Magic Emporium, and I bought this because it gave me a Harry Potter Kiki's Delivery Service vibe. So there's your Magic Emporium. And you can totally see the reflection of my phone, just ignore that. But yeah, very cool. Maybe I will do this for Halloween. So there's the Kiki's Emporium, there's Alice's Tea Store, so you know Alice in Wonderland, there's an Alice Tea Store, and then there's a Moe's Detective Agency, so it's kind of got like a Nancy Drew vibe. So you almost got your Nancy Drew vibe and your Alice in Wonderland, and then you got your Kiki's Delivery Service Harry Potter vibe. So I'm gonna end it because that is quite a lot to watch, and I don't want it to drag on any longer than it already is. So if you've watched this far, comment down below if you want to. Don't forget to hit any like buttons, like and subscribe if you want to. But comment down below if there's something that you thought was really cool, or more suggestions. Tag me and stuff, you know, I don't know. Give me some ideas what other stuff I can put in or other stuff I can make. Maybe you do it too. We can share some tips to each other. So yeah, so that's that. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.